The Toronto Regional Real Estate Board was instrumental in the passing of the Trust in Real Estate Services Act, and now we're working hard to ensure members are ready to comply with the new rules. One of the most important changes is the introduction of a Real Estate Council of Ontario Information Guide. Here's what TREB members need to know about the RECO Information Guide. The purpose of this guide is to help consumers understand key aspects of a real estate transaction, including the benefits of being a client, the risks of being a self-represented party, and what services clients can receive from a brokerage when they sign an agreement to sell a property, buy a property, or if they agree to designated representation or multiple representation. So, when do members have to share the guide with a consumer? Members must provide and explain the guide to consumers before providing any services to a client, before entering into an agreement with a client, and before providing any assistance to a self-represented party. That means, for example, realtors must share the guide before signing a representation agreement, writing an offer for a client, or organizing a showing for a self-represented party on one of your listings. Members may choose to email the guide, provide a hard copy, or send a link to where the guide can be viewed on RECO's website. After providing the guide to a prospective client or SRP, realtors must then explain its contents. Again, TRESA states that this step must happen before you provide services to a prospective client or assistance to a self-represented party. For prospective clients, agents should be prepared to explain services under a representation agreement, the type of representation the brokerage provides, and remuneration agreement, and what to expect if you agree to multiple representation. For self-represented parties, RECO suggests that salespeople and brokers should be prepared to help them understand the challenges of being self-represented during a transaction. While there is no requirement in the regulations for agents to collect a written acknowledgement from a consumer that they've received and reviewed the guide, RECO has included an acknowledgement section at the end of the document to help realtors document the process of sharing and reviewing the guide with a consumer. However, in the event a complaint is made to RECO, the onus will be on you to prove that you met the obligations. Finally, brokerages may require their agents to obtain a signed acknowledgement, as many brokerages did with working with a realtor or similar documents. Members should ensure they follow their brokerage's policies. So to summarize, realtors must provide every consumer a copy of the guide. They can send a copy of the guide via email, sharing a hard copy and linking to the version on RECO's website. TRESA requires that realtors provide and explain the guide before delivering services or entering into a written agreement with clients. And TRESA requires that realtors provide and explain the guide before providing assistance to a self-represented party. Buying a home is likely the single largest financial decision homebuyers make, and that's why TREB has fought for higher professional standards and better consumer protection under TRESA. Now that the legislation has passed, we're working hard to make sure our members are ready to provide great service and support to GTA homebuyers, sellers, and renters. Visit the TRESA Hub on the TREB member homepage for more information.